Hello and welcome to Skills and Automation. My name is Ash and this is a brief how-to video where we'll create a simple procedure to send an Outlook email from Excel using VBA. There are 3 steps to achieve this. Step 1 is add a reference to Outlook. We'll see how to do this in just a bit. And step 2, we'll create an email object. And in the final step, we'll fill in the email details and send the email. A quick note here. We'll be looking at how to send an email in HTML format, which is the most common format used for office communications. So coming to step 1, to send an email via Outlook and to access the various features of Outlook, we need to create a reference to the Outlook object library. Let's go to Tools, References. You shouldn't be able to see any reference to an Outlook object library out here. To find the Outlook reference, let's scroll down till we see Microsoft, and then let's keep scrolling till we see the Microsoft Outlook object library. There it is. My version is 16. Yours might be different. It doesn't matter though. Let's select this and press OK and exit out. Step 1 is done. On a quick side note, the biggest advantage of setting references is that we get access to IntelliSense, which makes it much easier to write code. IntelliSense is basically autocomplete. For example, type application dot. This list that appears is IntelliSense. It gives us access to all the methods and properties of an object, so we don't have to type code from memory. Okay, let's move to step 2. Here, we'll create an email object. This step is split into 2 parts. First, we'll connect to Outlook by creating a new instance of the Outlook application. You can imagine this as before creating an Outlook email, we need to first open Outlook. Let's do that. Let's dim an Outlook application variable. And since this is an object, we'll set it as a new Outlook application. And then we will use this new instance of Outlook to create an email object. Let's set it now. To create the email object, we will use the create item method of the Outlook application that we have just created. And what kind of item do we want to create? OL mail item sounds about right. And that's our email object, which is nothing but a blank email template. And now we have full access to all its methods and properties. Let's just display the email to check if the code works till now. Let's run this. Great, we get a blank email template. Okay, moving on to step 3. Now we can start manipulating the various properties of the email, such as to, subject, body, etc. Since there are multiple properties, we can use the with statement. First, we'll fill in the email recipient. You may choose to fill in the CC and BCC, or just mention them and leave them blank, or not mention them at all. Here, we will mention them but leave them blank. Next is subject line, and then the email body. We will feed in some multi-line text. To move to the next line in an HTML body, we will use a break tag, which looks like this. Let's continue with the rest of the text, but we'll continue it on a new line in our VBA code as well. So we'll close the text. To join or concatenate this text to another line of text, we need the ampersand. And to move to a new line in VBA, we will use the underscore. And for the rest of the email body, one line and our other line. Okay, to send this email, we can use the send method. But if you're just testing to see if the code works, we can display the email instead. For now, I'll just comment out the send. And that's it. Let's run this and see what we get. Great, that works. We have our to, our subject, and our email body. Now, let's add an attachment. For this video, we will only look at how to add one attachment. We will need to provide the full path of the file that we want to attach. To attach the current workbook, we can go. The full name property will provide the full file path of our current workbook. Let's run this and see what we get. Great, our current workbook is now attached. To attach a file from the folder, we can provide the full folder path. So this is a file saved on my computer drive. Let's run this. The file attaches as well. If you want to attach multiple files, you will need to repeat the attachments.add method. So this should attach 2 files. Great, we can see 2 files out here. We can use a for loop for multiple attachments where we iterate over a range of files and attach each one, but we'll leave that for another video. Lastly, as good practice, you could empty the email and Outlook objects on exit to clear memory space. So we'll set both objects to nothing. This is not really necessary though, because VBA will do that for you when you exit the sub procedure. And that's it. This was just a basic example. This technique of adding a reference to send Outlook emails is called early binding. We won't get into the details now, but just know that if you wanted someone else to run this code, then you would need to tweak this a little bit by converting it to late binding. I have a separate video on that. Okay, there are many more things that you can do with Outlook emails through VBA code. If you want to know more, please check out my tutorial series on sending Outlook emails or my other how-to videos. You can always grab the code that you have seen here from my blog site skillsandautomation.com. A link in the description below. Please like and subscribe if you found this video useful. Thanks and see you in the next one.